Yeah. What would you say were the biggest sort of implemented changes by Milos when you first started working? What were the things that he changed that made a huge difference?
Everything.
So I've heard this before, yeah.
There's only one Milos Sarcev, right? He has a very unique way of doing things. People think I'm crazy at my gym because I train cardio 6 a.m. My first session's at 12 weights and my second session's at 7.
Yeah.
I'm in there 3 times. Like
you live there.
Yeah. But people think I'm crazy, right? But his way of doing things is totally different to, say, I don't know, another coach who may do push-pull off, legs off, right? And they train 3 or 4 times a week versus me training 10 times a week. It's totally different. So what comes with that is a totally different nutrition strategy. If you're training 10 times a week, you got to eat more.
Yeah.
Intra-workout nutrition,
yep.
You know, everything that comes with that. So when I went with Milos, everything changed. The way I train, the way I eat, the way I recover. Like, I have one rest day and I rest like a king on that rest day.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm whacked.
Yeah.
So everything changed. Even, like, very intelligent way of running, like, the PEDs, the way he does things, mini cycles, the usage of insulin. You know, I know people don't talk about these things a lot, but it's a part of the sport, and he has a very unique and intelligent way of getting the most out of those things.
Right.
So that was a big win. Training twice a day for me, massive win. My body responded like crazy to that style.
I mean, obviously going from the way you were training before to that way of training is quite more demanding on your system. Was it like a real shock to the system at the start?
Right. So this is the key. The previous way was more demanding on my system.
Really?
Yes, on the central nervous system.
Why?
So I was going into a chest press, right, with a logbook, trying to do 4 plates when my elbow hurts for 10 reps. Because last week I did 9 reps. So this week I got to do 10, right?
That's how I used to train.
Next week I'll do 11.
It gets to a point where it's like progressive overload gets to the point where you end up... In the end, I was just doing 80% forced reps, bad form, just so I could write in my book, I've achieved what I wanted to achieve.
So you got to think, right, you're going on chest press, 4 plates aside, you get your wrist straps on, your elbow straps on, your belt on, you're sniffing salts, you're thinking about your worst enemy, you're getting all aggressive, and you're getting it up. How much of that's in your pec? Come on, 30%.
Yeah.
How much is in your shoulder, your elbow, your wrists, like you wiggling, whatever. Whereas the way we train now, I think of it like isolate and penetrate. When I do a chest press, I use my chest and my chest only. So what happens in this type of training, you train chest and your chest muscles, your pectorals are fried. Not your central nervous system, not your shoulders, not your elbows, not your brain, just your chest. You go home, you eat 2 meals, you come back, you do the same to shoulders. Your shoulders are obliterated, not your central nervous system, just your delts.
So the inflammation is really only in the muscle you're training rather than the joints and the tendons, which I suppose is less stress on the system. Yeah,
because we're going through, like, the way we train, it's like, yes, it seems like high volume, but we do like slow eccentrics, time in the squeeze, high volume, and then like some like intensifiers, like muscle rounds, 5 sets of 5 with 10 reps.
I saw Jamie's.
Yeah.
It was like I think he was 9 exercise for his chest, and it was a circuit. He did 9 exercises in a row, which took me something like several minutes to film, like 5 minutes to film. And then he says, Giles, I'm going to do that again. He says, in fact, film this one because this will be even... And I was like, gee, my shoulders are aching filming you. Do you know what I mean?
We don't do so much of the circuits because we train in a public gym. Obviously, he's got his own gym.
Yeah.
So we kind of hit an exercise at a time or supersets and stuff. Point. But the way we train, it's very specific. We target the muscles. You know, we train to look good on the stage, not to lift an amount of weight. So when I'm training, I'm thinking, how can I make my lats wider so so I can open it up on a stage? When I'm training my chest, I'm thinking, how can I make this part of it sit and this part round? And that's what I'm thinking. Not how much weight can I lift? Yeah. How much mechanical tension can I put under it? And that is why it's not as fatiguing. Like I don't look tired. I've just finished 10 sessions.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
It's my rest day. I'm fine. You know, I'm not, but every muscle in my body right now feels like it's got toothache. You know, I'm hurting, but I'm fresh.
Yeah.
Mentally and physically. I'm ready to go again tomorrow. So for me personally, this works. It's not for everyone, but to answer the question with the Milos changes, obviously the PED side, the training side, the nutrition side, it's all very unique And if you get it right, for me, it made me win the New York Pro.
Yeah.
When I was doing it the other way, I was a top 5 athlete. I did this for 6 months to a year, and I won the New York Pro, and I'm now an Olympian. So will I change? No, never.